Peace and love. Sending you all positive energy, high vibes, success on your entrepreneurship, all love, all positivity. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. You hit the like button and you leave me any comments or any questions in my description below. Also, any requests, and I'll be glad to assist you. Today, I'm going to be speaking about an important aspect in astrology called electional astrology. When we're dealing with electional astrology, it describes the beginning of time that resonates with our birth chart and is able to let us know the energy we are in as celestial beings by the connection with the astronomical science of the stars and the position they are in. Also, the energy of the planets and zodiac signs. Okay, so if we think about it, a lot of things has a time period of beginning of time. So we have buildings that has a time period and a date. Also, we have the energy of marriage contracts and also real estate contracts as well. Okay, so they all have a birth chart, just like the celestial beings. We have a birth chart. And it just displays the energy of the collective consciousness as a whole, how we're all connected, even with the energy of birth of the spirit animals as well. So, electional astrology is broke down in 4 major categories. So, we have the energy of the mundane energy. That is the casting of the energy of a group of individuals, and also the weather energy, for an example, earthquakes and also tornadoes. We have the energy of the natal chart casting, which is used by a lot of astrologers worldwide. It's actually used for the energy of the beginning of time, of the date of birth, that is resonating with the rising sign and the astronomical science of the universe, the placements of the stars, connection with the zodiac signs, and also the planets. So for an example, our rising sign is the beginning of the birth chart. It governs every other sign, and it describes where we took our first breath at. Depending on the nationality, we connect with different hemispheres. So for an example, if you are connected with African descent, then you will be connected with the northern east hemisphere. So you would have took your first breath coming out the womb on the northern east hemisphere when the sun was rising on the northeast horizon. Okay, always be familiar with that. And the rising sign lets us know the energy of our first impression out to the world. Okay, and it governs all other zodiac signs. And they do an energy of exceptional astrology connected with electional astrology. Okay, and that basically describes the casting of a event or undertaking of a event for the future. Okay, so they're able to predict the energy of the future. Bear with me, you all. I'm walking and making my video. Okay, also the 4th major aspect is used in Greek mythology for electional astrology is an Aquarian casting. That is the casting of asking a question, describing the nature of the question, and seeing what's the outcome in the chart. Okay, So when we deal with electional astrology, how y'all doing? This is the energy that we can tune in and be able to predict the present, past, and future. Okay, and these major aspects is used by nationalities worldwide, also by astrologers worldwide, to determine the energy of the past, present, and future that resonates with the divine body. Okay, now I'm going to let you all know some important aspects that is used on the connection with the houses. So you all will be familiar how to read your birth chart. You can go on Astrology or either astro.com. They're very detailed when breaking down the energy of astrology. Okay, if you have activities in your first house, your third house, your fourth house, fifth house, seventh house, ninth house, 10th house, and 11th house, it's symbolic to positivity. Okay, and if you have a lot of activities in your 12th house, your 8th house, your 6th house, and your 2nd house, it's symbolic to bad energy, negativity. So we have light, we have dark, we have good, we have bad, we have negative and positive. We have two poles that's manifest with the universe. We have to be able to balance both aspects out in order to create soul evolution. So don't panic. This is the energy that is read when we're dealing with the electional astrology. Okay, now we also have the illness of being in the 6th house. So if you have a lot of activities in the 6th house, this is symbolic to illnesses. Also, 8th house is symbolic to death. So we have different energies depending on your unique birth chart, because everyone's birth chart is different. No one has the same birth chart. Also, if you have the energy of activities in 11th house, that's symbolic to friendships. Okay, so it's just how we perceive the aspects of astrology, how we view the understanding of it, and how we can read the energy in order to predict the past, present, and future, and to connect with our true divinity. Okay, because when we're dealing with the astronomical science of the universe, it's actually connected to the divine body. So we have a body part that is governed by the zodiac sign. So for an example, we can see things that happen in the future, and we can have illnesses that manifest on us because we're more prone to different illnesses as we connect with the energy of astrology to the zodiac sign. So once we are aware of the body part that we connected with, we can actually transmit positivity and pay more attention to that body part we're connected to, so we won't receive illnesses that manifest on us that's connected with the body part. As I research astrology on my healing journey, and as I research what was my rising sign and my sun sign, it let me know the energy that was connected with me on my healing journey. So astrology is very accurate, okay, and we cannot be afraid of it, but once we learn the understanding of it, it's just like it's putting us on top of the game. We are ahead of things, and we're able to stop some long-term things that is not good, and be able to transmit them into positivity by having an understanding of the present, past, and future. Okay, so it's not nothing to be afraid of, just something more to be aware of, something to have the understanding. That's what resonates with the divine body. Okay, it's going to tell us everything about ourselves, our present, past, and future. You know, we just have to be willing to open up to receive the knowledge, you know, and look at things with a bird's eye view. Now, I actually researched the energy of China zodiac signs that's connected with the animals. Okay, they use animals for their birth chart instead of zodiacs. Also, when we're dealing with the Mayans calendars, they is connected with the energy of the gods that resonates with the zodiac signs as well, just as well as ancient Kemet. So we have different aspects in astrology, nationalities worldwide, but we can take a different aspect out of each nationality and learn something positive, okay, and a righteous path to have soul evolution. Okay, so it's all good. So don't never think that you cannot read astrology. You have to be a master astrologist and a master of mathematics, because it's very simple, it's very detailed when you go on the websites. And I'm going to break down all the energy of the different aspects, so you'll be able to tap into your astrology if you would like to, especially if you are an astrologist, a healer, a light worker, or either a shaman, and astrology is calling you. Now, I actually have the energy of the houses that you can be able to find the energy of your age connected with your house, and I'll leave it in my description below, so you'll be able to see what energy you are in, determined by your age. Okay, always be familiar with that. And then a really great technique that I found out as I started reading astrology is you can actually find out what house you are in with your age. Print out your birth chart. Make sure that everything is going to be in a right category once you print it out. If you make it yourself, make sure that all the houses and the zodiacs is in the right category, or it's going to throw everything off alignment. So you want to make sure everything is in proper alignment. 13 on the clock, and you can actually go backwards once you find out your age of the house you're in, and you can put down each category of your ages that you're in, and it's going to give you the energy of the present, past, and future. Now, far as my past, it was accurate and it resonated with some things that happened on my healing journey. So astrology is very accurate. It's going to tell you everything about yourself. Okay, always be familiar with that. So my left eye blinking, the ancestors is channeling you all. I love you all. I'm sending you all positive energy, high vibes, success on your entrepreneurship, all love, all positivity. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. You hit the like button. You leave me any comments or any questions in my description below. Angel number 1414 on the clock. Also, any requests, and I'll be glad to assist you. That's all for Electional Astrology. I love you all. And it's actually worshipped by Greek mythology. Okay? And I'll be back with more. I love you. Peace and love.